Hi, we're back in the caves now. We're gonna start by taking this gold so that we have more gold. And then I'm gonna mine this emerald and gold. And that uncovered a skeleton who I'm gonna dodge, I guess. And then. Oh, he's gone. Who knows where he went? And then. Yeah, I gotta explore this way a little so that we have that part mapped out, and then we can go up a little more. And there's poison mushrooms here that will hurt you if you step on them, is what those purple mushrooms do. If you can get to the big one, it'll let you make your weapons necro for a while. But I don't really find that does anything in terms of adding damage, because necro weapons trigger pretty rarely. And when they do, it's just you have 2 skeleton friends. Good job. The stuff that's really worth having is necro fire, because then you leave necro flames on the ground that can make enemies. Well, no, that can make you skeleton friends when you deal damage through the flames, which is very cool. I'm gonna dig out this structure to identify it, and then I might engage, but maybe not. Who knows? It really depends what's inside. So, it's looking like it's gonna be the it's the one with the traps inside. And the way you deal with these is you either use a one of those scrolls that makes you speedy, but I don't have any that I know of anyway. So I just used skeletons to trigger the traps, and then I could head on through safely, as opposed to getting hit by spikes, which would cause me pain. Because everything here wants to kill you is a thing that you learn pretty quick. Here's another structure. I think this one might be a, oh, that skeleton had a necro weapon, that's why I did the purple lightning thing. And, it would have made him a little friend if it triggered, but it didn't. So trying to dig out this and being stopped. Okay, so, first priority is probably going to be identify this structure. I'm going to try to get in and... Yeah, that's a little stair zone. It has stairs that lead to a little sub-dungeon that has some loot in it. And then this is a chest that might have a blueprint, but it's just crafting materials. And I saw another one inside the thingy, so I'm gonna sneak around, because that red barrel will explode if I touch it. And I don't want that to happen. So that's more dynamite, which is good. And now I have, I probably had that since a while ago, but just forgot to use it. But, if I ever come across another runic altar, I gotta be sure to use it. Because he has a gun, I'm gonna step back, and then I'm out of range of him, and there's a door in between us now. So I can, bait him through the door, and then he's in melee range. He has to be in melee range if he wants to shoot me. And that's a new crafting recipe, which is cool. And then, because he has to be in melee range, I can just, kill him. So the problem with these kind of rooms is that there's a red barrel right by the door. You see that? But I can use my bow to shoot this barrel, and then use my teleport potion to go here, and then I can kill the skeleton, take all the room's loot. I can't stand there, regrettably, because I don't want to get spiked. I might just have to shoot the barrel and take some damage. It was a lot less than I would have got if I just hit it point blank, though, which is good. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention when I accidentally hit that barrel. Then there's those little 3 pathways. I'm going to explore the bottom one first because it's got a chest on it. Or I might just not do that and misclick. Yeah, I wonder what's... this chest has... It's got a little skull that makes a little stronger skeleton buddies. And I don't know why I dropped that. And then... I'm just going to dig out this little segment here and head on up. I'll have to get that gold later, but... Okay, so... I'm going to get that gold and that emerald, then we're going to start working on the mudstone, probably in the bottom layer, just because that's... Yeah, like this specific piece of mudstone. Because that'll be real convenient on our way back from the emerald. And then there's nothing behind it. So we'll go after this one. And then there's some more mudstone there, and we'll just dig that out for a little bit. And then that's our first mudstone packet down. And then there's another one right here, which leads to another cave full of skeletons. I'm gonna try to take out this guy with the sword first, because that's a fire sword that'll make portions of the ground dangerous to stand on. And then thankfully that guy has low enough damage output that he's not much of a threat. So that's that. And then those two little gold ores, I guess 3 gold ores diagonal from each other, like they're the walls of a room, and just there's a lot of them in that specific place. Gonna grab that mushroom just to identify it. Make me think that that is a gold golem room. So I'm gonna... I just kind of don't want to waste time. And yeah, I was right, it's a gold golem room. So the primary threat here is the gold golem. So I'm gonna... I guess just like... be bad at dealing with it. Away, hey. And it's dead. That was good. So the real question is, will this chest... Okay, it's only got gold, which is probably fine, because I think a Midas sword would be worse than my little energy sword that I've got going right now. Which is... neato. And then the map tells me there's a... That's a little structure, but I don't remember seeing it. Oh, wait, it's this thing. And this thing has a... Can I drink another potion so I'm ready when fighting happens? It's got a little vending machine. And normally these have, like, pretty good gear. I might actually just kind of buy the blueprint so that I can have survivor armor next time if I want to. And then... I can't afford the health or the defense armors right now. But I'm going to trade some gems for gold. And then I'm going to buy the defense armor. And just kind of equip that. Because it has more straight up armor and plus defense. Which is neat. And then... I'm going to probably work my way up there and then just dig, like, down towards the little south of the map, which is a thing. Okay, and then there's a thing going on right now. And this goblin will explode when he dies, which is... it's dangerous. So I'm going to pop this invisibility scroll and then see what these other scrolls do. Okay, that was a ranged scroll. Rage scroll, thank goodness. So I'm just gonna walk away and hope those two kill each other, which they didn't. Quietly increase my melee by 4. What to do? I'm gonna put a spider in the way of him reaching me, and just kinda... Okay, there we go. So the spider killed him and he exploded. Then, because I'm pretty sure that if I go through that door, a goblin that I can't see will just hit me with a bomb. Yeah, there he was. He was primed to do it and all. I'm gonna go away, wait until my spider dies, which it did. Okay, and then I'm gonna send in a stronger skeleton warrior and have that guy kill the goblin. And the goblin is dead. That means I can now just kind of run in and loot the place. Grab the sword to identify it, even though it's worse than what I have right now. And then drop it. And hey, it's another runic altar. These skeletons should be pretty easy to deal with. I say as the mop-up squad arrives. Oh no. Okay, so these boys, they're strong. And they just kind of show up eventually and they try to kill you. Which is, it's bad. But I think I have got enough gear to handle them. I'm gonna lead with... they're immune to rage, which is kind of a shame because they're so strong and they'd be really good at fighting each other. I'm gonna lead with an electric bomb because I think they're they're called robots. And then I'm just gonna try to beat them up real good. And then I don't have energy impulse yet, so I can't do the pro gamer move here. But I can try to imitate it. Step back so that there are 2 spaces between us. Throw the dynamite, and then throw the bomb. And that'll both explode at the same time. Which does pretty decent damage to him, but not as much as I was hoping. And I'm probably not going to use a shotgun, so I'm just gonna not grab those bullets. And use this little altar twice. Which will be neat, because you're throwing the dust on the altar, and then the altar gets used, and it gives you a little random benefit. This one is red, which means it'll do something to my health. Maybe not something good, but definitely something. Okay, that's health regeneration, which is good, because that's a good thing that it will do to my health. And then this one, the little color that it shows is red, which sometimes mean that the actual color that it'll be when you use it is red, but not all the time, and I don't know why. Okay, this one's blue, which means it'll do something to my energy. It increased my maximum energy by 3, which I don't really care about at this point, because teleporting is, like, it's good, but I think it's better tied to a consumable. Then I'm gonna see what I can do at this merchant, because they have, in my experience, like a unfairly high chance of giving you blink weapons, which are really good and let you, like, go around and, I'm doing a bad job of explaining this. It's a weapon, and then when you hit it, it either does 3 strikes on the same enemy, or it'll have you teleport around and do 3 strikes on 3 different enemies. And it's pretty cool. This sword is probably worse than my current one. Yeah, it is. And also it's a fire sword, so it'll just make certain tiles deal damage to you, which is not a thing that I like. I'm gonna head back to the the vending machine and then trade some of my emeralds for gold. And that probably won't give me enough, but... Oh, it did. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to trade all of them for gold because I want to be able to buy other stuff if he doesn't give me the blink sword from random melee weapon. I mean, he's got less chance if I expand the pool to just include all items or all weapons, but it is still a chance, and that's good. I'm gonna buy... Okay, that's a caustic hammer, which is probably pretty bad. I'm just gonna also buy the artifact. It's a protection sigil. I don't know what the second one does. Okay, this hammer is good, and I'm gonna use it begrudgingly, because, like, higher damage is higher damage, but also I don't like that it'll make certain tiles have acid on them. And then, yeah, I'm also gonna equip the protection sigil, because that feels like it'll be a benefit just in the long run, especially on a melee build against larger rooms, and especially with the caustic hammer discouraging me from moving onto tiles that are like around where I've hit. It will be a shame that I'll have some struggle doing like damage, doing range damage though, but hey, I can deal with it, I guess. And then I'm gonna explore this lower quarter, and then I think I'll call it there, because that'll be like all the non-dungeon for this floor mapped. And then next time will probably be at least a part of the dungeon, and then after that either the rest of the dungeon or just like mopping up the rest of the floor, which will probably be like less important because that's generally boring. A lot of like digging so you see all the spaces that you haven't yet, just to make sure that you've got all the gold on the floor and all the emeralds. Oh, this is an experience up ring. I'm just gonna equip that because I like... Leveling up is very good. It lets you do stats. I mean, not much beyond that, but like... Stats are pretty important. They're what makes a character do things. And this wall is part of a structure that I haven't looked in yet on this floor. So I'm gonna accidentally hit a red barrel. I think this is an ogre house. Yeah, it is. It is. Loot some bad things that I shouldn't have looted on accident. Drop the shotgun bullets. Step around. Shotgun. Oh, that's a resurrection crystal. These are... Love these boys. They make you be not dead if you would be dead, which is very cool. Kill him. Just gonna step around, even though that's probably a really bad idea. But I gotta move. Grab a teleport potion, because that's really good. Like, again, teleporting is really good, but only if it's on a consumable. Because if it's on energy, then you're gonna run out pretty fast. Just because of how good teleporting is. Gonna go around so I don't have to break that red barrel to get this piece of dynamite. And then... Yeah, that... That should be about it. Also, like, caves must be given lore, is a thing I gotta say.